Did your New York license transfer to California, or did you have to take another exam?
No other exam, but I was able to transfer it.
Yes.
To obtain a California license.
And I think, once again, when you did that, you became the first woman to be licensed as an architect in California, but not African, but woman, as I understand it. Is that true? Or is it African American?
African American.
Is African American?
I think there were
other female architects? Okay.
I'm not sure, but I would say first African American
woman to be licensed in California. Where did you work after you moved to Southern California?
The first job I got was with Victor Gruen. And Victor Gruen was noted for doing enclosed mall shopping centers. And so I worked on quite a number of shopping centers and soon became head of the architectural department there.
Okay. What sort of support did you get at Gruen? Or did you, or were there any problems pertaining to your sex or race?
I was not aware of them.
I see. Were you the only African American there at the time?
Yes.
I see. But you were not aware of anyone who did not want you to be there?
No, I was not aware of that.
Okay. No resistance to your work, or since you were the head person, no resistance to your orders or to your instructions or whatever?
I don't recall any, actually.
I see. Okay. Do you think that the civil rights movement in the 60s helped your employment opportunities in California during the 60s?
Again, I was not aware
yes.
of whether they helped. And at that time, I was used to oppression, say, and didn't even acknowledge it or recognize it.
You just kept on going?
Yes.
I see. What was Passenger Terminal 1, and what was your specific involvement in it?
Well, first I was working for Victor Gruen for 20 years, and I decided that it was time to move on. And I applied and moved to another large firm, Welton, Becket Associates. And when I had first moved out to California, I had been to Welton Becket looking for a job, and was told that they had never had a woman working there as an architect, but that they were not opposed to it. So this is 20 years later. I go in there, and I got hired right away, and in a very good position.
What was your position?
At Welton Becket, I was a senior architect, and I was given the project to be in charge of Terminal 1 at the airport.
The Los Angeles
Yes,
airport?
Los Angeles airport.
And what was that terminal supposed to be? What was the function of that particular terminal?
Well, it was for all the incoming and outgoing planes that attend that terminal.
Yes.
And the people. It was difficult in that getting the people in and out in a safe manner was difficult.
Was the challenge.
It was a challenge.
Was it? Did this have anything to do with the Olympics? at that time? 1984, I think.
Yes, it had
Yes.
to do. It had to do with. It had a deadline.
Yes.
That,
To accommodate all of these people coming in for the Olympics in 1984. Is that what it was?
Yes,
Yes.
and also that it had to be safe, and that people could not get down onto the where the planes were, have access to the planes, you know.
And how much time did you have? Do you remember?
I
To
don't-
have this
I don't
completed.
recall.
But the pressure was on because of
Yes.
the deadline pertaining to the Olympics.
And I was the only one, because there were other projects going up at the airport at the same time, but I was the only one that was able to meet the schedules and to progress according to their schedule.
Yes.
So the airport architects were very much surprised and
I guess
pleased.
they were. I guess they were, as people were all along in your life up until that point.
Oh, incidentally, during the opening ceremonies of Terminal 1, I have pictures taken with me and Mayor Tom Bradley.
Oh, yes.